everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jo for those of you who are new around here. I'm very casual today, as you can see, wearing my work from home gear and my slouchy jumper, so feeling very comfortable and productive. I am going to be talking about my March favourites today. I've seen so many other vloggers doing this on various different things, so sometimes it's like clothes or books or reading, and so I'm going to talk about, wait for it, food. So I've got a few things that I have been reverting to this month and using a lot, so I'm just going to go through a selection of those and tell you where I got them. So let's get started. The first thing that I have been absolutely loving this month is something that I got in HomeSense. I did not even know HomeSense did food. They're like the furniture branch of TK Maxx. And when I went upstairs, to my absolute delight, I found loads of awesome like food things, things that were like much cheaper than I'd bought them in the shops. And one of them was this, which I'd never tried before but seen on loads of Instagram accounts. It is PB trimmed, so it's peanut butter powder. This one is toasted coconut flavour. And I think the idea behind it is that you can put it in your recipes, you can add it to sauces, smoothies, all of that kind of stuff. And it's meant to be lower in fat than peanut butter. I mean, I love peanut butter, nothing's going to replace that for me, but this has been awesome. I have added it to smoothies. I've made like a sauce for the top of my pancakes and my porridge with it, which you might have seen on Instagram, and it's non-GMO, gluten-free and vegan. I've also added it to like my porridge and stuff like that as well, and the company is PB trimmed. It says 85% less fat than traditional peanut butter, which if you're trying to watch your cholesterol or fat, then that is a good thing. So that was $3.99 for 184 grams, and you only really need like a couple of teaspoons, so that has been one of my favourites. The next thing is my oatmeal. So I love porridge. You might have guessed that from the amount of posts I put up on Instagram about porridge, but I actually prefer oatmeal, which is the really fine, you can see it here, it's like pinhead oats, I think it's also called. And this is the kind of thing you would make in Scotland. It's known as like skirly or oatmeal to go alongside like a traditional roast with. And I love this because it is it just makes a much thicker porridge and it feels more filling. It's so good for you. Oats are so good for you, and this oatmeal is as well. So it's good for your digestion, it's got loads of fibre in it, and it's tasty. So this is Hamlin's oatmeal, and it's a traditional Scottish oatmeal. So this is the one I like best. Next up are blueberries. This month I have been eating so many blueberries. I've been putting them in the freezer and then using them in my shakes, in my pancakes, in my porridge, just straight from frozen, putting them in, and you're getting loads of antioxidants and good vitamins and minerals from these. And next up, I have been trying to cut back on the amount of coffee I drink and caffeine in general, just for the past week or so, and I got this matcha Clear Spring Japanese organic matcha green tea powder. If you've never tried a matcha latte, it's basically this fine ground powder, very traditional drink, and I like to mix it. You just need half a teaspoon, quarter of a teaspoon, and I put the hot water in, and then I heat the oat milk or almond milk in a pan and add that with a little bit of sweetener, maybe a bit of maple syrup if you like, or coconut sugar or that kind of thing. It is expensive. That was $10.99, but as I said, it's only 40 grams and you only need quarter of a teaspoon, so it does last for a very long time. And for me, the benefit of trying to find something that satisfies my desire for coffee outweigh the cost. I don't buy it that often, but when I'm trying to do that and make that transition away from drinking so much coffee, it's something I always get. And then we have sweet potato fries. We've had such a busy month this month with loads of family stuff going on, and these have just been such a great thing to have in the freezer. It's better to make them yourself, but you know, we have to live and be calm. So freezer things can be very handy. I think these are Sainsbury's. Yeah, by Sainsbury's, so I got those in Sainsbury's, and just turn the oven up really high, whack them in, and have them with like all sorts of different things. You could have them with like a tart, you could have them with pizza, you could have them with shepherd's pie, you could have them with anything basically, fajitas, anything that you make. Sweet potato fries could be an accompaniment, and yeah, they're just really handy to have in the freezer. The last thing on my March favourites is these chia seeds. These were also from Home Sense, and they are Chosen Foods chia seeds. They're rich in omega-3 and protein, and they've got iron in them too. They're non-GMO, and they were $3.99 for, how much is in here? 454 grams, $3.99 for 454 grams. So I think that is a bargain. That is a large amount of chia seeds, and I'm sourcing things from different places. I would say that's a very good price. I use them in my porridge again. I'll use them to thicken things if I'm making like banana bread or granola bars, granola, anything like that, because they are really good. And as I said, they have omega-3 in them as well, and love them. So those are my March favourites. I'm hoping to find some new exciting things to try in April. Can't wait. If you have any suggestions of like things I could try, new food, could be like flavourings or things to add to my smoothies or anything for quick meals, share it below please. And if you're enjoying my videos, don't forget to subscribe, and also click the alarm, the little alarm beside the subscribe button, otherwise you will not see any of my updates, and if you enjoy them then you'll miss out. So I hope you all have a fabulous Easter holidays, and I will see you all soon. Bye!